Worn, loved, irreplaceable. But have you ever wondered how it began? How lifeless fabric and thread turned into something that billions of people have clung to in their most vulnerable moments? Behind closed doors.
Every bear's story begins in a way you'd never expect. Carefully, precisely, almost impossibly. But how do they do it?
What's the secret to bringing comfort to life? Watch till the end to find out. But, fair warning.
By the end of this video, you may never look at your favorite childhood toy the same way again. Before we unwrap the full story,
Here's what's coming up. We'll start by uncovering how it all began, the surprising origins of the teddy bear.
Bring these cuddly companions to life, followed by an inside look at the intricate manufacturing process inside the factory.
And as a bonus, we'll count down 5 fun facts you probably never knew about these beloved toys.
Trust me, every detail gets more fascinating as we go, so stick around. There's a lot to discover.
Teddy bears, adored by millions around the world, are cuddling their way to a market that will be worth $8.7 billion.
Ration by 2029, with a steady growth rate of 4.3% per year. The popularity of teddy bears,
inspired by President Theodore Roosevelt's refusal to shoot a tied-up bear during a hunting trip in Mississippi. Mictum displayed his creation in his candy shop. When news got out, the adorable bear's fame skyrocketed,
sparking the launch of the ideal novelty and toy company, a legacy of hugs that endures to this day. Teddy bears are made using 5 simple ingredients.
Teddy bears are made using 5 simple ingredients: fabric, stuffing, thread, plastic eyes, and accessories.
the fabric, often plush or fleece, is chosen for its soft, comforting feel and durability, allowing the bear to feel cuddly
while standing up to wear and tear. Polyester fiber fill is used for stuffing because it's lightweight and helps the bear maintain its structure.
The thread holds everything together. The plastic eyes add an expressive touch, securely attached for safety.
And finally, the accessories, like ribbons or tiny clothes, bring personality, making each bear unique.
Let's take a closer look and see how it all comes together in factory. Here, among the hum of machines,
A worker sits at her station. Her sewing machine is her weapon of choice, and in front of her is a simple piece of fabric that will soon be part of something special. But right now, it's just fabric. Plain.
She folds the fabric in half, carefully aligning the edges. Sounds easy, right? But this part is make or break.
If the edges don't line up perfectly, the entire bear will end up looking, well, wonky. And nobody wants a teddy bear with a crooked body. Once she's sure everything is just right, she feeds it into the machine.
The needle punctures the fabric, stitching a strong, unbroken line. This is designed to be strong enough to survive years of hugs.
squeezes, and the occasional tug of war. The worker guides the fabric with practiced hands.
Seeing to it every stitch is straight. There's no room for mistakes here. If one stitch goes off course, the whole thing could unravel.
With the first piece done, she moves on to the next, repeating the process with the same level of care.
Slowly but surely, the fabric pieces start to take shape. 2 flat pieces become a 3-dimensional form.
Beginnings of a teddy bear's body. Next comes the cutting. Using a fabric cutter, she slices out pre-measured pieces with surgical precision. These templates are the blueprint for the bear's limbs, head, and body.
Every piece has to be accurate. There's no room for improvisation. The arms and legs are next.
Each piece of fabric is folded, stitched, and shaped with the same meticulous care. The worker's hands move quickly but deliberately. The limbs have to be sturdy enough to handle years of play, but soft enough to feel comforting in a child's arms. This is where the teddy bear's personality starts to emerge. The worker begins with the ears, stuffing them with cotton wool. She stitches them closed with the same precision she's shown throughout the process, so that the stuffing stays securely inside. Once the ears are done, she moves on to the rest of the head,
stitching and stuffing each piece until it looks like, well, like a teddy bear's head.
Every step of the way demands focus and skill. The worker trims excess thread, aligns pieces of fabric, and prepares for the next stage.
With the efficiency of someone who's done this 1,000 times before. Occasionally, another worker steps in to assist, handing over materials.
Or helping with more complex tasks. It's a team effort, even if it doesn't always look like one.
As the teddy bear starts to come together, the level of detail becomes even more impressive. Small holes are cut into specific areas of the fabric,
allowing for movable joints or stuffing. These tiny details might seem insignificant, but they're what make the bear functional.
Our journey continues with two oddly shaped pieces of fabric laid out on a workbench. These aren't just any scraps of material.
They're the foundation of what will soon become the leg and torso of a teddy bear. The worker, her hand
begins to sew them together. The fabric pieces start to take shape as she closes the seam with deliberate care, ensuring every stitch is perfect.
The material is blue, vibrant, and inviting, almost like it's asking to be hugged. It's oddly
Before long, the torso and legs are joined together, but it still doesn't look like much yet.
Next, she moves to another section of fabric, sewing the side seams. Slowly but surely, the outline of a teddy bear begins to emerge.
It's a humanoid shape, still headless, but the vision is becoming clear. This is where things start to happen.
All the individual pieces she's worked on, crafted with precision, are now coming together. You can almost feel the anticipation in the air.
But this isn't a one-woman show. Another worker walks in, carrying a bag of cotton wool so large it looks like he's smuggling clouds.
He heads to a machine that's nothing short of fascinating. It kind of looks like a washing machine, but horizontal and without water.
It spins continuously, fluffing the cotton and preparing it for its next roll, breathing life into our bear.
The worker carefully feeds the cotton into a pipe connected to the machine. What happens next is almost hypnotic.
Cotton is pumped into the body of the teddy bear, starting with the head. The man holds the bear's torso, controlling the flow of cotton with precision.
It's a slow process, but you can see the bear start to take shape. Its body filling out.
This part of the process is time-consuming, especially for larger bears. The cotton is inserted through an opening in the bear's lower back.
And as the machine keeps working, the bear begins to look real. Its legs puff up, its torso becomes soft.
It's a teddy bear. Once the stuffing is complete, the bear moves to the next stage. This is where it gets its personality.
Using scissors, another worker cuts small holes in the fabric for the eyes. The worker uses a glue gun to secure black plastic eyes into place,
so that they're perfectly positioned. The eyes are what bring the teddy bear to life, giving it that signature look that makes you want to pick it up and never let it go. Next comes the accessories, but in this case, a bow tie. Yes, a bow tie. It's attached just below the bear's mouth.
A final touch that adds a bit of charm and character. The glue gun makes another appearance here, securing the bow tie in place.
And just like that, the teddy bear starts to feel complete. But there's one last step. The worker takes a needle and thread to close up the final seam.
Delicate, requiring steady hands and an eye for detail. Any loose threads are snipped away with larger scissors,
leaving the bear looking polished and perfect. Sure, the face might not always align perfectly. This is, after all, a factory.
But that's part of the charm. Each bear is unique, a little imperfect, just like the people who love them.
The finished product is stunning. Standing almost as tall as the worker himself, this teddy bear is larger than most children.
And ready to become someone's new best friend. And that's the beauty of it. Every stitch, every cut, every bit of cotton.
It all comes together to create something more than the sum of its parts. Counting down from number 5, here's a list. The most hilarious and mind-blowing fun facts about your favorite fluffy companion. Let's go!
Number 5. A teddy bear once saved a life.
No, really. Picture this. It's 1999 in England, and a 12-year-old girl is caught in the middle of a home burglary. Sounds terrifying, right?
Well, her teddy bear wasn't just there for emotional support. It literally took a bullet for her.
When the burglars fired a shot, it hit her teddy bear, later named Lucky, instead of her chest. You can't make this up.
Imagine how many teddies are sitting around right now feeling useless because this guy set the bar so high. What's even wilder
is that people started keeping their own bears close, just in case. Forget high-tech gadgets or security systems.
Some folks now swear by their bulletproof bears. Sure, it's not standard police advice, but hey, Lucky pulled it off.
Number 4, there's a teddy bear with its own passport. We all have that one friend who's been to more countries than you.
But did you know there's a teddy bear living that dream life too? Meet Bearsack, the bear who's clocked miles in over 30 countries.
Meet it. His owner, Deborah Jane, is so dedicated that Bearsack even has his own passport, complete with stamps. And
because apparently, nobody can say no to a traveling teddy.
The best part? Bearsack has been to iconic places like the Great Wall of China and the Eiffel Tower, proving that even a...
Meanwhile, your teddy hasn't moved from your bed since 2015. Maybe it's time to pack them up and start a new travel vlog. Passport not required.
Number 3, teddy bears can literally chill you out. Feeling anxious? Forget yoga, therapy apps, or expensive self-care kits.
Science says your teddy bear can help. Studies show that hugging a teddy bear reduces cortisol, the hormone that makes you feel stressed.
And gives you a boost of oxytocin, the warm and fuzzy hormone. Psychologists believe it's because the softness and familiarity of a teddy bear mimic human touch, triggering a sense of safety.
in fact, teddy bears are so effective that hospitals and therapists use them to help patients dealing with trauma, anxiety, and even grief. They're a portable comfort system. And the best part? No subscription fees.
So the next time someone teases you for keeping your childhood bear around, hit them with the science.
Number 2. Teddy bears were a symbol of war. Yup, your cuddly bear once had a hardcore side.
During World War I, teddy bears were used as propaganda tools.
German soldiers carried tiny stiff bears into battle, and British troops sent them home as gifts to remind their families they were thinking of them.
Can you imagine getting a bear in the mail that basically says, "Hey, I'm fighting in a trench, but don't worry, here's something to snuggle"?
Dark, but effective. These war-era bears were emotional lifelines during one of the most brutal periods in history.
Today, those patriotic bears are rare collector's items, with some selling for thousands of dollars.